Welcome to our malicious compliance, where we share stories of people conforming to the letter, but not the spirit of a request. Office chair prank. Years ago, I worked at a place that didn't pay very well, but shenanigans helped make up for it. Few were immune to pranks, and even managers and the company president were known to punk, before that was a term, the employees. One day, our manager was out of his office for something, so a couple of us quickly snuck into his office. Less than 30 seconds later, his chair was tucked back beneath his desk, minus the casters. Within a minute, we were back at our desks and earning our pitiful wages. The rush wasn't necessary, because it was nearly a half hour later that out manager came into our room. Manager, all right. I know one of you took the wheels of my chair. Us, don't know what you are talking about, boss. There were two of us, and they were casters. Room full of mechanical engineers, and the manager was one too. Manager does the fish gulping thing at our denial for a moment. Well, someone did. I'm going into a client meeting, and when I come back in an hour, those wheels had better be back in there. Approximately 63 minutes later, he returns to the room to find all five casters back in their respective places, but the chair is gone. We hear heavy footsteps coming our way, whether from anger or the weight of responsibility, we don't know. We are, of course, dutifully working to earn our weekly paycheck and trying very hard not to look his way. We all know doing so will cause us to begin laughing. Manager sighs heavily. Okay, guys. Where's my chair? That tells us the client meeting went well, and it the weight of being responsible for a group of such stellar and respectful employees. Otherwise, he would have been cursing, throwing things, and one of us would have won the pool on the vein on his forehead bursting. We all exchange glances, communicating with nothing but our eyes, and take pity on the guy. We do rock, paper, scissors without looking away from our monitors or taking our fingers from the keyboard. Justin, not his real name, picks rock, as always, and is beaten by 7 papers. Justin, check the conference room, boss. When our manager enters the conference room, he finds his chair sitting in the center of the long table. His head drops, his fingers pinch the bridge of his nose, and he begins counting to 10. He made it to 4. Manager, God damn it. He takes his chair from the table, brings it back to his office, and shuts the door. The rest of the day was quite peaceful. Actually, it was the next afternoon before he spoke to any of us. We know this last part because one of our people in purchasing sits next to the meeting room and emailed all of us his reaction. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.